The A says ah. The A says ah. Every letter makes a sound. The A says ah. The B says b. The B says b. Every letter makes a sound. The B says b. The C says k. The C says k. Every letter makes a sound. The C says k. The D says d. The D says d. Every letter makes a sound. The D says d. The E says e. The E says e. Every letter makes a sound. The E says e. The F says f. The F says f. Every letter makes a sound. The F says f. The G says g. The G says g. Every letter makes a sound. The G says g. The H says h. The H says h. Every letter makes a sound. The H says h. The I says I. The I says I. Every letter makes a sound. The I says I. The J says j. The J says j. Every letter makes a sound. The J says j. The K says k. The K says k. Every letter makes a sound. The K says k. The L says O. The L says O. Every letter makes a sound. The L says O. The M says The M says Every letter makes a sound. The M says The N says The N says Every letter makes a sound. The N says The O says ah. The O says ah. Every letter makes a sound. The O says whoosh, ah. The P says p. The P says p. Every letter makes a sound. The P says p. The Q says qu. The Q says qu. Every letter makes a sound. The Q says qu. The R says The R says Every letter makes a sound. The R says Dua pa. The S says s. The S says s. Every letter makes a sound. The S says s. The T says t. The T says t. Every letter makes a sound. The T says t. Now let's see. The U says ah. The U says ah. Every letter makes a sound. The U says ah. The V says v. The V says v. Every letter makes a sound. The V says v. W. When I play over here, the woo it starts to shake. In my ear, what I found is the sound that you make. Wow! This letter is just making sound. Thanks. You are all welcome, don't you know? It's time for us to go. And we are what is true? What is the sound of the W? The X says X. The X says X. Every letter makes a sound. The X says X. The Y says Y. The Y says Y. Every letter makes a sound. The Y says Y. Lullabies, easy time. She says, when do you start now? Is your sound. Now go to sleep, my little one.